Firstly, I would like to thank Ghana Tech Lab and its partners for this opportunity, working on the Pathways to Sustainable Employment initiative with them. I think this has been a great opportunity to work with more young people in our ecosystem and also sort of accelerate the digital transformation, of the local economy in Tamale here. So we are really grateful for this particular partnership. It's also given us the opportunity to build our capacities on some of the technologies that we are training the trainees on. So it's been a really great opportunity. The technology adoption level in the northern region is low. And one of the strategies for pushing, increasing the technology adoption here is through digital skills training like this. Ourselves, we've been actively involved in digital skills training since 2014. So we feel like this is also another opportunity to sort of increase the technology adoption and expose young people to technology. We are now in the digital era. And then even in normal day jobs, people need to understand technology to a certain degree. I feel like this has given them a very great opportunity. There's also a lot of employment or job opportunities in the web development space. And we feel like working with these young people on these particular technologies exposes them to these opportunities as well. As good as this opportunity is, we wish it could last longer. Unfortunately, the training runs for a period of 6 weeks, even though we have incubation for a longer period of time. We wished it could last longer because these are people who are newbies in the technology space. They don't have any prior knowledge or understanding of technology, and then going full stack in 6 weeks is quite hectic. So we had wished it could be longer, but then again, what we are planning to do after this is that ourselves as a hub, we have designed some some tailored programs for these young people after this particular engagement, so that we create a pipeline of really experienced full stack web developers. So we have another training program right after this. So, HOPin Academy, we are an entrepreneurship ecosystem support organization. We've been serving entrepreneurs since 2013. We set out to curb two problems: youth unemployment and rural-urban migration. And we've been employing entrepreneurship as a tool or a catalyst to solve these problems. We also run digital skills training, among other projects. We've partnered with Ghana Tech Labs since this is our third cohort of training with Ghana Tech Lab, and it's been a really awesome experience. I think the first technologies that we did was mobile app development. Then we had the AI training, that was the second cohort. And the web development training is the third cohort. The numbers for this particular application were really high, and we have really very high expectations of the trainees themselves. And I think we really like the commitment level now, and the trainer has been delivering very well. So we are really excited at the prospects that this partnership holds for us and then for our community and Tamale as a whole. So our expectations are really very high. At the first training on the first cohort, since we saw that okay, this is the beginning, we knew that there are definitely going to be a lot of mistakes, but then we learn from it, you get it, and then we move ahead. So we feel like right now we are at the stage where we cannot really condone any sort of mistakes, and then with the young people that we've worked with, we know what works now, we know what does not work. Our expectations are really high, and I think that the performance of the trainees over this period has also sort of exceeded our expectations. They are performing really well, especially for people who are quite new to the technology space, and their quest for knowledge is also, very, very, very high. The attendance has been excellent, and I know that they have very brilliant ideas that will be moving on to the LSIPs. And this year, we also hope to win when we go to the NSIPs. Usually, we've been able to get to the NSIPs, but for the last couple of years, we've not been able to bag the highest award there. But this year, we know we'll get there. At the academy, we've made a very conscious effort to include women in all of our programs and in everything we do, even in staffing. If you'd realize, we have a lot of women. Their trainer herself is a female, and that makes it easier. In this particular cohort, we have selected more. I think we have 20 females and then 10 gentlemen, and the performance of the women has been really great. We've had very low dropout rates, and we are really excited at this, and then would continue to make a very conscious effort to include women in our programs and in everything that we do. So I'd like to thank Ghana Tech Lab, the MasterCard Foundation, the World Bank, Ministry of Communications and all other partners involved for this particular opportunity. It's been really exciting working with these young people over this period of weeks, hopefully, which will be turning into months. And then we expect them to come up with very strong businesses or business ideas which can scale. Our space is always welcome. We'll try as much as possible to support them in the best ways that we can to make them scale.
Well, it has been awesome. Though in the beginning it was quite challenging, but I think so far from front end to back end development, which we are currently on, the journey has been good. Well, I have been a beginner before, and this is not the first time training absolute beginners in a particular technology. Okay, so I try as much as possible to use real life scenarios and analogies to explain concepts to trainees. Yeah, I think they are picking up. In the beginning, it was like no, but now I think yes, they are really doing amazing. Like I said, considering how much they are moving or they are catching up, I would rate them 8.8. Well, my biggest challenge is the time frame and the technologies involved. Considering the curriculum and the level at which they are now, it's the time has been really limiting to explain or get them to dive deeper into this technology. So I more would facilitate their learning and coach them to the right information. So my biggest challenge is just the time frame, considering the curriculum. Yes, I'm doing that, and luckily HOPin is already into digital skills training, and we are strongly advocating to our trainees to hop into the next programs we'll be having, training programs we'll be having, that would give them the required support to actually nurture what they have learned here. And aside that, I share more resources and then introduce them to sites that they can learn more on their own.
My name is Rashid Lansa, and I'm a tech enthusiast and entrepreneur as well. I saw the ad on Facebook on the HOPin page, which I usually follow, and I applied. I was called for an interview, and I was interviewed, and afterwards I was picked to participate in the program. I actually had a job before I joined the program, and I was a digital marketing strategist for a company. But when I saw this opportunity, I saw that it's something very good and that I could benefit from. So I quit my job and I joined this. Yes and no. Previously, I only knew about only front end, that's UI, UX, and some bits of HTML and CSS. But then this particular program was everything, like full stack web development. So I had a little bit of knowledge, but then there was so much to learn looking at what the program had to offer. I'm an entrepreneur, so going forward in the future, I would like to have a network or a business of similar people with similar goals as mine, so we can come together, provide solutions with tech. And I think having a knowledge in web development will actually aid that particular goal. After the training, develop websites, yes, of course, and make money from it, hopefully. I'll tell the person that they are wrong, because what is for men is also for women, and we all have the same brain. So what a man can learn, a woman can learn as well. So I just tell them they are wrong. And of course, there are so many women who are doing very well. I mean, our trainer is a woman who teaches us. So this is a clear example that women can also excel in a field that we thought men were better at. It feels great. We came here with just little knowledge. Then afterwards, we could develop a full one-page website and all that. I think it feels great. As a person, it feels great. And also, I would like to thank HOPin as well for this great opportunity and Ghana Tech Lab. Without them, we wouldn't have heard of this opportunity and would have had this knowledge that we have benefited from. I'd like to thank them so much for giving us this opportunity.
I'm Mohamed Kusumi, a trainee of the Ghana Tech Lab program. The application of this program was referred to me by my brother. After the application, I was called for an interview. Later on, I was selected to be part of this training. I was just in the house helping my mom at the shop. I heard about web development from my brother. I sometimes join him when he's doing projects and the web development, but I couldn't learn from him. Actually, I want to be a lecturer, and I think having knowledge in the web development can help me prepare my slides for lectures. After this training, I intend creating an educational app for basic school children. I will tell them they are wrong because everyone can do it. It only needs a little bit of commitment and you developing interest in it. I would like to say it's a dream that has come true because I always wish to learn how to develop sites. I would like to thank GTL, HOPin Academy, and our trainer as well.
My name is Awunle Akowan. I am currently a participant for the GTL PACE program. I applied and I was called for an interview, and then I later on was picked to join. Before this training, I was working as a warehouse officer for Cow Tribe, managing vaccines and products. Yeah. I had the basics of HTML and CSS. I want to be henceforth a woman in technology, and so with this skills, I would then continue my journey. I would like to support other girls like myself in my community, for example, and so build a community of women in technology. I would say digital skills is not for only males, but also for females, because I think that the female is the future and technology is for everyone. I feel thrilled because as a woman in technology and being a full stack developer, I can do so many things. Also train other people to be like me. I would like to thank HOPin Academy and GTL in general for this great opportunity for me and my colleagues. It has been very insightful. The journey has been tough a bit, but we have been able to manage to work together as a team and collectively create something together. Thank you.